Hey, what's going on? Keith from Trigger Happy. Going to look at a Savage 212. This gun I have reviewed before, and it was one of the first reviews I ever did, and I did a really lousy job, I gotta say. It's quite pathetic, so things have certainly progressed a lot farther since then. And on the other end, I've got a lot more time with one of these guns that's in my personal collection, and I have to say, this might be the best deer killing gun in 12 gauge ever designed. They do make a 220, which obviously is the 20 gauge. The 212 has a 22-inch barrel. It's fully rifled, no sights, so it is designed to be shot with an optic. It is a box magazine design. It has 2 rounds that can go into the magazine, 1 in the chamber, for a total of 3, obviously, which makes you legal in most states. In a lot of semi-automatics or pumps, you're going to have to put plugs in and do different things. With this, you're legal straight out of the box, no modifications required. Like I said, it is optics required, so it does come with the bases already installed, which is nice. Savage tends to leave that out on a lot of guns. You know, you buy a lot of their guns, even their high-end rifles, 116 series, things like that, you're getting no bases or mounts, which I think is kind of sad in my opinion, but they're included on this gun, which is great. Does have a safety back here where you'd expect it. The action on this gun is absolutely fantastic, very smooth. Can easily be operated by any shooter. These guns do have a fair amount of recoil because of the light synthetic stock. If you're used to shooting, you know, a heavier gun, 1187s, a wood gun, something like that, you're going to have a little more recoil here just because it's relatively light. Does ship with an Accu trigger, which is awesome. The Accu trigger, if you're not familiar with it, is an adjustable trigger from around 3 to maybe 5 pounds. Straight out of the box, it's probably right in the middle of that. And I'll give you another up close look here. Really crisp, wonderful break. It's an absolutely fantastic trigger. Certainly improves accuracy when you have such a light and crisp pull on your trigger. Does have a somewhat rubberized butt pad. It's not spongy like on a lot of Savage guns, so you're not going to soak up a lot of recoil with this gun, or I'm sorry, with this butt pad, but maybe a little bit. Does have your swivel mounts here on the front, and back of the stock. Kind of the kicker on this gun, and probably what discourages a lot of people from going this route, is the overall price. For the black version that you're looking at there, you're probably going to be at least $525, I would say, if not more, because these are pretty difficult to find sometimes. I know with my wholesalers, when they come in, you know, I got to jump right on it or it is gone. They do make a camoed version of this, add probably $40 to $50 to that. So, you know, certainly in some gun shops, you're going to see this gun going for $600. You know, I think $525 is pretty fair for the black version of this gun. So, 3-inch shells, obviously, and it is, again, it's fully rifled. So make sure you use the right shells when you shoot this thing, or you will tear the rifling all up. So check it out, Savage 212. They are awesome. And I think you will be very impressed if you get your hands on it because it is a deer slaying machine. So we'll see you next time. Thanks again.